Okay, complete labeling of a fundamental triangle. I'm going to do this one in symbols. I'm going to do A, B, C, D, which is one of the ones that you have on the sample test. And I think you're going to have it. I'm not sure I even vary those letters. It might always be this on the first problem, and the numbers are going to vary. Okay, so if you got A, B, C, D, well, the run is B minus A, C minus A. The rise is D minus B. So the slope, and if you just put it in a box, I know that you know that's what the slope means. It does have to be in a box. And if you want to say slope equals, that's okay. You know, slope equals rise over run equals, and then this in a box, right? Okay, now labeling the midpoint doesn't mean just put a point in the middle and then say, here's the midpoint. That's not what I mean. Okay? Or put a couple of arrows from here to here and say, that's the hypotenuse. Okay? That's not what I mean by label it. Although, it's like, you got an equation, 2x plus 5 equals 7. Find x.
There it is.
And you say, yeah, everybody's seen this one. There it is. Okay, it's the same type of thing, right? So, if you did that, I got a good chuckle out of it, but I thought I'd better say something. What's the midpoint? Well, the midpoint is average the A and the C. You add them and divide by 2. That's halfway between here and here, right? And average the B and the D. And put a little arrow to that thing, that here it is, point in the middle, right? That might be a little difficult to then label the hypotenuse the way I've got this, because it's going to be kind of long, but you'd put down the square root of, and maybe a little arrow to the hypotenuse, right? And then you fill in the square root. It's the square root of Pythagorean theorem, this squared plus this squared, right? Now, that should be second nature to you, because Pythagorean theorem comes up all the time, and I know you've seen a lot of it. And I'm not asking you to expand those and simplify them, because I ask you to expand stuff elsewhere, right? So if you just write that out, and then kind of put it down here, or even up here, and put a big arrow down to the hypotenuse. I know you know where it is. And I know you know how to read what you wrote, okay? Make sense? Okay, documentation, follow the procedures. If you make big tables, make sure you've done the transformations, okay? And then you find that you don't need the big tables, etc.